Hello, scholars and families, and welcome back to your literacy videos. And Miss Cherney here with your literacy video for Thursday, June 11th, 2020. Now, this is a bittersweet or happy, sad kind of video because on the one hand, we get to think about and celebrate all of our accomplishments for this year. And on the other hand, it's our last video together. And so what we're going to be doing is working on our editing skills, and then we're going to think about our favorite memories and summer plans. Normally, this is the part of the video where I would put in some literacy shout outs of scholars really working hard. But to encourage you to check out our class virtual PowerPoint book, I would like you to go ahead and check out the slideshow presentation that I put in the Google Classroom. And if you can't see it yet, that's okay. I'm going to put it up by the end of today. So that means that you have until the end of today to send in your informational paragraph and illustration if you haven't done so already. So please send me or your teachers that picture so that you can be featured in our class virtual book. Now let's go ahead and get started with our editing practice. To do that, you are going to be looking at this page in your literacy packet. Now, if you have the literacy packet in front of you printed, amazing. You can just follow along with the pencil. If you don't have it printed in front of you, I would like you to be shouting out to the screen where you would put the punctuation and which punctuation that you would put. So to get started, we are going to read the informative paragraphs. Then we're going to fix the punctuation, and then we're going to fix the capital letters, because every complete sentence has two things. It has punctuation and capital letters. So this first one we're going to do together. This second one, you're going to start working on it on your own, and then the last one you're going to do completely by yourself. Let me show you how it works. An elephant's trunk. Everything about an elephant is big. It has big ears, it has big eyes, and big tusks. It can weigh as much as a school bus. Phew. I don't know where to take a breath in that paragraph because it doesn't have any punctuation. So let's go ahead and add it. So every time we hear the end of a complete thought, we're going to add punctuation. That is either going to be a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. Now, we always read things 2 times here, so let's reread. Everything about an elephant is big. Ooh, here's the end of an idea. So I'm going to draw my punctuation, and I like an exclamation point right here. Now, I also need to make sure that I add a capital I to the word it, because now that I ended a sentence, this starts a new sentence. It has big ears, period. And I have to do the same thing with this it. It needs another capital I. Oh, that I looks a little strange. That's a little bit better. It has big ears, it has big eyes, and big tusks, period. Now this I know you know what to do with because it's the 3rd time we've needed a capital I. It can weigh as much as a school bus, period. That's the end of that thought. Now in this next paragraph, I'm going to read it 1 time, and I'm going to point out where I think the complete thought ends. You are going to choose which punctuation mark to include there. An elephant also has a long trunk. Here's the end of one idea. It uses its trunk to breathe and to smell. Here's the end of another idea. It uses its trunk to find leaves and fruits to eat. Here's the end of another idea. An elephant can shower itself with its trunk. This one's already done for us. Boom. It sucks up water and sprays its back. There's the end of another idea. Your job is to fill in the blank with the correct punctuation. Then do not forget you need to adjust or change your letters to make them capital as you start a new sentence. So go ahead, take some time now, pause the video, either write in the punctuation that you would use, or if you don't have the printed packet, I want you to tell the computer screen what you would use in these blanks. I will meet you back here when you're finished. Nice work. So now that I did this one and we did this one, it is your turn to work on the last paragraph. Don't worry, I'm going to read it to you one time. You are going to read it a second time because we always read 2 times. Here we go. A mother elephant can hold her baby close with her trunk. She can even use her trunk to help lift her baby or move it away from trouble. For example, she might use her trunk to save her baby from getting stuck in mud. Take some time now, think about where I naturally stopped as I was reading and fix the punctuation. I will meet you back here when you're finished. Nice work. If you found 3 complete sentences in this paragraph, give the screen a high five. Boom. Excellent job. There are 3 complete sentences in this paragraph. Okay, that is what an editor does. They go through a book or an informational paragraph or a story and they make these changes just like you did. So you should be giving yourself some energy right about now because your brains just grew. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to clear that off and we're going to scroll down. The next thing we're going to do is something very exciting. We're going to be listing our top 5 moments from the school year and our summer plans. So to celebrate the end of this school year, we're going to look back in time, back into the past, and think about your favorite moments. You can take as long as you need to write down these top 5 moments. We're going to be talking about them in our Zoom party today at 4 o'clock. So please keep them in your brain so that you are able to share them out when we're all together for our end of the year party. I'm going to tell you my top 5 moments from 1st grade and some of my summer plans as a model so you can get some ideas about what you might write. If you don't have the printed packet, don't worry, neither do I. And I'm going to be showing you how to do it all on one sheet of paper. Okay. So you can take some time now and brainstorm. You can come back to this part of the video later. You can go ahead and fill it out as I do it, or you can watch me tell you all about my top 5 moments and my summer plans and then get started on your own. Really, this video has so many choices. So I'm going to stop sharing here so that you can see me and my top 5 moments and my summer plans. So here's what I drew. I included some details, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 about my top 5 moments from 1st grade. And then I also drew around some of my summer plans that I'm going to share out with you. So number 1, my first, actually, you know what? I'm going to go from bottom to top to build the suspense. Number 5, my top 5th moment of this past school year was choice time. In particular, I liked playing checkers at choice time. So if you played checkers with me at choice time, thank you so much. It was one of my favorite moments. Next, we have hot chocolate party. I liked this one because Miss Javity and I had to get creative with how to give you all hot chocolate without any sort of microwave or anything. So we had to bring you guys up some warm water in your cups, and then we had all sorts of marshmallows, and we had sprinkles, and we just had a hot chocolate party when it was cozy and cold outside, and I really loved it. So thank you for having so much fun with me on that day. Number 3, picture day. I really like picture day because it's one of the first few times that I get to see the scholars not in uniform. And so I get to see all of your creative style and hairdos and accessories, and it gives us a memory, a picture memory to help us remember what we looked like when we were in 1st grade. Next, oh, and I have pictures along here, just like in the printed packet. Okay, next we've got number 2, field trip. And I drew a world and a moon and a sun because that's when we went to the planetarium. And I loved it because we got to explore the world. We got to explore space. We got to touch planets and telescopes, and I had so much fun. So thank you for going on that journey with me. And my top Number one favorite moment of first grade was watching you grow your brains. You did such a nice job with NWEA testing and STEP testing and all of your math tests and wit and wisdom tests and in guided reading, Lexia and Zern, and I'm so proud of you, and your brains have definitely been growing since the first day of first grade. So give your brain some energy, kiss your brain, say thank you, brain. Thank you, brain. Nice. So you can model your top 5 moments just like I did. And once we move on to this part, the summer plans, you get to talk about the future. So we've been working in the present in this video. We just talked about the past tense, and now we're going to talk about the future tense. So these are going to be our plans for the summer. So think about what you would want to do over the summer. Set some goals, make some plans, and let's talk about them. Here are some of my 5 summer plans. Number 1, reading. I'm really excited to read some new books. I finally have some time to sit outside, maybe in the sunshine, and read some books. I might read some informational text. I might read some narratives, some stories, who knows? But I know that I definitely want to be reading, and I want you to be reading too. Next, family time. I'm going to use this summer to spend some time with my mom and my dad and my little brother, Sean. And we're going to be able to cook dinners together and do fun activities together. So I hope that you also have some lovely family time this summer. Next, I wrote going to the beach because that is one of my favorite things to do in the whole wide world. So this summer, I'm hoping to get to the beach and being able to dip my toes in the ocean and think about the seahorse, the shyest fish in the sea, and all of the animals that we read about. Now, I also wrote here in this box a very special word. I wrote the word moving. And this box represents what I will be doing this summer in between this past school year and the upcoming school year. So this next school year, Miss Cherney is going to go back to school just like you. So just like you are going to be in school again, so am I. I'm going to be going to something called law school. Now, law school is a place where grown-ups go to become lawyers. So that means they go into a courtroom and they read all kinds of books about the laws that people should follow, and they help people follow the laws in that courtroom. So that's what I'm going to be studying at the same time as you. So both of our brains are going to be growing and growing and growing and growing. And I'm so excited for your next school year. And I'm going to send you energy through the screen because this means that Miss Cherney won't be a teacher at Great Lakes. Instead, I'll be a scholar just like you. But this means that when I come knocking on your door, your classroom door next year to come visit, you have to say, come on in, Miss Cherney. I want to show you how I've been growing my brain. Now, the last thing that I wrote down is I want to try something new. I think that I would probably like to try cooking. Maybe I'll try rollerblading. Maybe I'll try running, something new that I don't really do that much that I want to get better at. And I would suggest that you try to learn something new, whether that's singing or dancing or drawing or anything else that you would like. Okay, so these are my top 5 moments and my summer plans for the end of first grade and for the summer between school years. I am so glad and thankful that you spent this time with me in this video and every other video that I've posted on this channel. I am really grateful for all of your hard work. I'm sending you energy, and I'm gonna send your family some energy for helping you through this process. You've done a really great job learning through the computer, and I'm very proud of you. I hope that you have a really great summer, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye, everybody.